Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rival Revival.
Bot! Kill it!
What? A bot? What the?
Dual bots! Kill them!
What the? What?
This is an invasion. Fear not, human. I'm from the government, and I am here to help.
Yeah, what he said.
I sense an unauthorized mod. The weird thing about the Clonk, the one Clonk's using, is it still makes a walking motion when it moves.
I
Yeah,
know, I think
I
it's
know.
really funny. Also, this is the only color it comes in.
Hey,
The
Rich.
color options don't work on it.
Nice. Hey, Dorian. Hey, Guns. Hey, okay. How's everybody doing tonight?
I've replaced my legs with mechanical ones on the advice of a friendly AI.
A friendly AI.
Yes.
Friendly AI.
She claimed that my legs would be stronger mechanically
Ah.
if I were to replace them.
Oh my
with
goodness,
metal.
they're all robots now. Oh.
This is now just wedded, not deaded in space with robots.
Okay, Nab, let's kill them all.
Well, they didn't. I mean, they didn't say they were zombies.
Close enough.
Range.
So what we do need to do is rename this ship. Because, it's not Nikkadudu anymore. The mission has changed, the layout has changed. So I'm gonna...
The paint job has changed.
The paint job has significantly changed. Hey,
The strawberry
Gunzak.
shortcake.
Happy early birthday. Oh good, Jure put his skin back on.
Ew.
Can't see his robot skeleton anymore.
I've lowered the ramp.
Who put signs? This is very helpful.
I believe that was Clonk.
Yeah, Clonk's been trying to do that for
Yeah,
ages.
I did this batch of signs. I'm not sure who started the signage thing. I think it was probably Scarlett. But I did some rejiggering, and I'm like, well, better add some signs at some point.
I started some of them.
I can't
Belly-
see
hanger, down
Clonk
below.
against the platform.
It really is.
Bobbing around.
Is he the little hover droid?
Yeah, but it like bobs around like it's actually walking.
Chipsticks did an awesome job on
Yeah,
animating
definitely.
these robots.
Thank you, Michael Turnell, for the Happy Mother's Day.
We've got combustible logging spider, Nikkadudu, and land shark so far. I'm not sure how I feel about any of those.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Nikkadudu has been talked about before, but I don't know.
Nick is zoom.
Oh man, we got all sorts of ships in the hangar now. It's cool. Feels like a ship.
Oh, it's a rover. Okay. So it's a rover, right? And originally it was a mispronunciation of a suite. We could
Yeah.
call it the Simmimrol.
Simmimrol. I don't know if I
Yeah.
can say that.
Simmimrol?
I'm just gonna call it cinnamon, and then everyone's gonna think she's a stripper.
How about this? How about the
Oh,
Simmons?
boy.
Well, as a rover, wasn't it the explosive skid scorpion, which is why that...
Yes, which is why
The,
combustible logging spider is a thing.
Yeah. Although scorpions aren't arachnids, they're decapods.
Okay, here's a question for all and sundry. Are we ever planning on taking this thing back into space?
We don't know. Well, first, I'm really wondering like where all the enemies are, because we've seen like 3. Because I know the Wastelands mod broke and prevents the world from loading, and we put something else in. Was it just Reavers that we put in?
I think it was Reavers that we
Okay.
put in.
So, if we don't know
Vic
if we're going to take this
Vide.
into space, here's my problem. As it is now, we don't have enough thrusters to go into space, and we have thrusters in weird and odd locations. So we currently have all this sort of boondoggle strapped to the ship.
What is I'm jumping around and getting smashed around outside of this cargo bay. And I don't know if it's a desync issue or if I've turned into a bouncy ball.
Probably the latter.
You've always looked like a bouncy ball to me.
Ouch.
What does that even mean?
That hurts.
She's bouncy.
What?
She's not going to argue with that.
I don't.
You don't look like
Okay.
you're bouncing to me. You look like you're just kind of standing there,
Well,
accusatorily at me, as if I had like taken an AI, given it helm control, and armed its hull.
I have to paint the barn swallow, okay? That is
Okay.
like my goal. Oh, I got that. Get the. Oh, I figured I'd do it on the top deck where it's less likely
panicking
that
for a
I'd
moment
paint
there.
like the inside of the ship.
I really kind of like the name Simmons, like because it sounds like it's an aircraft carrier, but
Like-
also it's cinnamon.
Well, it
I'm with
makes me
DE,
think
sounds like a
of-
stripper.
The Simmons makes me think of, oh gosh, the Halo thing. Oh god, red versus blue.
See, I just think Richard.
I mean, the pink is there, right?
Yep.
Is anyone else having trouble going upwards with jetpacks?
As a robot, yes.
Oh, that's a robot thing?
I think it is. I had very slow vertical speed on the jetpack with the robot.
That's interesting.
I
So
guess we're chonkier.
the humans have an advantage.
Well, then what advantage do the robots have?
I mean, you seemed to zip around a lot faster, honestly. You may
You're-
not go up quicker, but when I was watching you fly around the ship, it seemed like you were zipping around pretty quick.
you're not made of squishy flesh.
So I just open my helmet and I'm not taking damage.
Oh, there you go. You don't have to breathe. Of course,
Uh,
I don't have
I'd
to breathe
rather-
here either.
I'd
If it's
rather
not a
be-
sandstorm.
Okay, is this doing this dumb thing again where it's like not working because I'm in it? Yes.
Yep.
Somebody
Space
else wants-
engineers.
Can you? Whoa.
Jeray got it to
Your
work.
dampeners weren't on also.
Well, she may have turned them on and it just didn't turn on. Nab, do your vindication speech again.
Oh, I don't even
Oh,
remember.
you're bonking the side.
It's
Just a little
okay.
bit. There you go.
He's just taking off the extra parts.
Oi.
This
She's
one,
perfect the way she is.
if you're going up, you're gonna have to yeah. She doesn't have enough side thrust to do that,
Whoop!
so just kind of tilt it like crooked on the pad itself and just use the elevator. Just like there you go. Let me know when you're ready.
Note to self: more side thrust. Yes,
Hey,
that's what I need. And do I need
Yeah.
some down
Alright,
too?
Dee, go ahead.
Or not worry about it?
The down thrust seems to be okay. It's the side thrust that's an issue. When you roll, she sort of falls out of the sky.
Okay.
Zori, you have a happy Mother's Day as well in our YouTube chat.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
DE.
Yes.
My vehicle hoister upper.
Yes.
Did hinges or are they just?
There's a group called like Scarlett Grabber or something like that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Scarlet Catcher.
Gotcha.
Your vehicle and associated catcher is featured on the thumbnail, by the way.
Ooh.
Got Goondocks, USS, and BCG Richard. We could be the... I guess we could be named after Scarlett's old ship and be called the Bonhami Richard.
Oh boy.
And then we could catch fire. Reaver Butcher.
You know what? How about the name Havelock? No one's ever made anything with that name.
Or Haven't Open.
Oh, a Reaver
Oh,
Butcher has detected us.
Yep.
Launch the alert, Vipers.
The Vipers
turn on the
aren't very
weapons.
alert.
The guns were turning. Are they not on?
Yeah, they're on. Okay.
Maybe they're out of ammo.
Oh, there they go.
That's a great noise. That's a great noise.
Guns can be
Oh,
turned off.
she's coming down. She's coming down fast. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
He's entered Bert.
I think we're okay. Oh, that was
I've launched the alert Viper.
Dibs on pieces.
You said
Lots
that,
of
and all I
ice.
saw was Jiray flying outwards from the ship, and I was like, all right.
Oh man, there's quite a bit of junk here.
Yep. I'm glad that the guns stopped shooting at it.
You think 4 thrusters on each side? DE?
It depends on what size. The small,
They're
maybe.
small.
Maybe might work. I'd go with 6 small, but if you do just
Okay.
like 1 large on each side, it might be okay.
Yeah, it won't look as good with large. And
True
that's
enough.
important.
So, if we're gonna make her a rover, and constant rover, and we take off all the hydrogen thrusters, do we then add a scrap plate like we had on the old base on the back?
I don't know. So it used to be a snickerdoodle. How about now it's a chocolate chip cookie, but we call it the chocolate chip?
The chocolate chip.
But it doesn't look very chocolatey.
Are you kidding me?
Click, click, bang, smash. Click, smash, bang goes the keyboard.
Oh, why are wheels getting deleted?
What?
Because I want to move them outwards because it's been bothering me like crazy.
What wheels?
And the rear wheels?
Why?
Blanca's.
Okay. Why is it bothering you? The wheelbase is fine for what it is.
No, I'm moving them outwards.
Yes, should be fine. I've turned her real hard. She doesn't flip. But okay, doke. The Viva
Scarlett,
Puff.
by the way, I was using a Rover's wheel as like component storage.
Oh, I'm off. I'm heading over to the salvage site,
Gotcha.
all 100 meters away.
Ditto.
Okay, so that's in line. Fine. Oh, I've killed myself.
No, Clunk, you have so much to live for.
It wasn't intentional.
Oh, you're gonna do the thing where we grab it and just drop it off, Jiray?
Or at least so we have something that we can put in stuff.
I'll go grab
I
the
was about
stuff from
to-
the ship.
I was like, what is this thing about to grind down? with
No,
your
it's
ship?
my ship. We can use that to bring it over.
I just broke
Ooh, this
something
was a
because I
big
have a
rip, huh?
fancy grinder and I don't know what it was. Oh, bollocks.
Elite grinder.
No. Yeah, well, yeah, I've got the really fancy one and I accidentally broke
There we
something
go.
behind my thruster and I don't know what it was. So hopefully my ship still flies.
Your inventory is
Lucas says call it the Viva Puff.
I think you guys are right. We should call it the cinnamon stripper.
It strips cinnamon.
Absolutely.
This is a family show.
That cinnamon had a family.
your inventory is full.
Don't worry, folks. I'll be here all week, so eventually I'll make a good joke.
I'm trying to think of other things that have been mispronounced because I don't want
Chicken.
to. Chicken.
Chicken strip. Chicken nugget. Of course, if we call it that, then Dawn's going to be very, very happy and probably harass us.
I don't know. I always thought chicken ship would have been the perfect name for a strip club.
I'm sorry, but when you say chicken strip, I hear something very different.
Ah, yes, well, you would.
I mean, nothing is as cute as the mispronunciation of Snickerdoodle, but I can't think of anything else right now that would fit.
We don't have to name it right this second, but I'd like to have a new moniker by the end of the stream.
Because
All right, this one's full.
Okay. I will take it to the sheep.
One of my sisters used to call Jolly Ranchers Jolly Ranch dressing. I think.
Yeah, but if we want to stick with the theme that we've had tonight so far, it'd have to be Jolly Ranch undressing.
Oh boy.
Apparently I'm not taking it to the ship. I'll go get a different ship. Be right back.
Wait, how are we supposed to know which way's up? It's so confusing.
What do you mean? How up is the direction that you don't fall?
Yeah, but the wheel, these off-road wheel blocks
Yellow.
are like,
The yellow line is
The
up.
yellow cables are at the top.
oh, thank you so much. I wasn't seeing those, and I was like trying to work it off based on all the other stuff, which is literally identical.
I think there's also like a couple little ring disc looking things on the top and bottom. The yellow one is up.
Oh, another
Reaver
butcher.
Butcher. Are the guns on?
From the other direction.
Looks like all the guns are on.
Alright, we need 2 computers and a display.
Is this,
Check the rover, Dre.
Why not, instead of Nikkadudu, we call it the Rover Doodle? Right? Because then it's still kind of like Nikkadudu, because it looks still kind of like Nikkadudu. And now it's just the Rover Doodle.
what is shaking and rattling and rolling?
Clonk is moving
Daft Punk.
things.
No, that's actually not me. I don't think.
Well, I just saw you do something with the wheels and the whole thing moved.
Quite.
We're being shot at.
Yeah, we're being shot at and no guns are on.
The guns should be firing.
They may not have ammo.
Oh no! What is shooting then? Oh,
My rover is shooting it.
Why is this thing, the little hopper thing, does it not have ammo?
Oh,
Whoa!
there goes my rover.
The sea was just firing.
What happened to the guns? Why didn't they shoot?
well, they must be out of ammo because they're on.
Poor Scarlett.
Oh,
We worked so much on that
Sea-Wiz
thing
is
too.
belatedly firing. It looks like the main guns rotated to fire, and it looked like something fired at it because it did fall out of the sky. Hey Talos, Maltamar, welcome to the
The
stream.
railgun turrets should be working. They've got ammo.
I think they did fire. I did hear railguns fire. What knocked it out of the sky? Was it the Sea-Wiz that killed it, or did it just crash?
It looked like it crashed. Because it looked like it went to go do a flip over Scarlett after it shot Scarlett's rover. Didn't have enough thrust in the direction it flipped.
Lucas says, name suggestion, Reaver stolen property. We could call it Meridius Bane.
There's a lot of railgun ammo. What's the other type of ammo?
203 and 100 millimeter.
I don't think the 100 mils were on the wrong side of the ship. I hear something rattling wildly. Is that the Reaver? The broken Reaver?
No, it's our ship. These pistons aren't as stable as I initially thought. I'm slowly coming to that conclusion because I want to be in denial of the fact that I'm making the ship worse. You know.
We don't have magnesium.
Right. That's
What the heck?
I'm gonna do.
What is going on with this ship? Why did it do this?
What happened?
Well, keep in mind the entire rear is just lifted off on 2 pistons that are missing their heads.
Do we have any
It's
magnesium
probably
nearby?
just the tongue of the ship.
Oh, it's another ship
don't
that has
believe
no
so,
side
Ned.
thrust. That's what it was. It should... Will it be able to fly if I unlock it?
It should, but Scarlett built it, so he would know best.
What ship? My little hopper there?
Speak D.
Yes.
It should be repaired. I fixed the thrusters on
Nope.
it. Well, not when you're upside down.
It's not my fault. I went to pick something up and it just sort of rolled over.
So the hopper's name is Beethoven?
Don't
No,
get
I got
it.
that, Jure. Just took
I
me a
don't.
second.
I don't. We do not have ice and we do not have magnesium.
Oh, we shouldn't need ice for anything.
Well, there's none in the O2 generator.
Put them in one of the O's, those have air. If you need
I need hydrogen.
There's
Okay.
ice
Oh,
over here.
the
at
hydrogen tanks. The hydrogen tank should have plenty of hydrogen in them.
Thank you.
Oh, no, don't go back over.
Okay.
And this cargo container's access denied to me.
Your inventory is
That's weird. Who owns it?
It's Jure.
Jord and Jure?
No, it should be set to faction, but I'll double check it.
This one's full. And I broke this one trying to let it go. Now I gotta figure out how to flip Scarlett's ship again.
Just grind it down.
Well, I can flip it and save it. The only thing that's really damaged on it is the, well, one of the thrusters. And then the solar panel.
So, since the rebuilding of the world, I don't know if the marks that I have for all of those ores ages ago
They're
are
not.
still...
Yeah.
Okay.
I can just put a an ore detector on this. And we can go zip zooming around.
Yeah, the few spots that I checked locally were all iron. I didn't see any magnesium. You have a blueprint of this, Scarlett?
No, I'm just gonna try to fix up the front end of it.
Why is there a ramp up?
I don't know.
Because it was making all kinds of smashing noises.
That wasn't the ramp. That's just the rover in general. Our gears bottomed out on the right side now, so that's what's happening.
Are the wheels all rearranged?
No, no. I need one more wheel put on, and then I'm good. But it's getting the materials for that wheel that's gonna hold me up a bit, because it needs like 30 steel plates or whatever. No, steel plates, steel tubes.
Oh, we don't have the fancy ore detector mod on this one, do we?
I don't think so.
Well, off I go.
I don't know why it sounds like a whole bag of monster popcorn is being
Because
popped.
our front right gear is bottomed out. Wheel is bottomed out. Right?
It's because Clonk wanted to pull the wheels back together. Hey, there you go, Scarlett. Back in the right direction now.
Inventory is active.
Yeah, but like if I didn't do this now, we'd build around the wheels and they'd be basically stuck like this. Like I've honestly been putting this off for actually a little bit too long. I should have done this earlier.
Why don't you just say something when it bothers you at the beginning?
Because I'm an idiot, I guess.
Okay, Scarlett, I'm going to take your little hopper back into the hangar, and I'm going to fix it.
No worries. You don't have to fix it. You can just scrap it.
You sure? I mean,
Well, it's useful.
It's a useful little ship.
I mean, if you want to use it, use it. Words and things.
Words and things. There's nothing around here. I'm looking everywhere with my drill, and I'm finding nothing.
The good news is, like, even though we took some hits, it doesn't seem to have damaged the ship too much.
Yeah, it damaged a bit on the top. Zori already got that, and then the side that it was coming at, I haven't been able to fix yet. But overall, not much damage. Just
Can
some
I put
bent
a
armor.
large grid ore detector on this little ship?
I think so. You just got to use a rotor and do some rotor shenanigans. Hey, Exiled, how's it going? We're doing all right.
Also, I could not figure out how to make a paint gun. Is that no longer on here anymore?
It should be.
It should be.
Yeah,
I'll make you one. You know what? I wonder, since it was modeled off of one of the other weapons, one of the original weapons, Keen's update might have
Oh, may have
borked
borked it. Ugh, Keen. Hello, Beano. Welcome to the stream. Looks like the stream's behaving itself. Mab,
Yeah,
are
I
you
don't see it
streaming
in here.
today?
I am not streaming right
Okay.
now.
Make sure the nav cam is on. There we go. Nav cam is on.
So look at that. Our back wheels are now widened out, and we can actually do things with that space now, in theory.
I'm
say-
taking damage when I get close to this other ship.
Well, we could add like upward thrusters there if needed. Like, for
Is your
instance.
helmet open, Dre? It might be some weird vacuum, or not vacuum, whatever shenanigans, pressurization.
Yeah, that was it.
Hey, Omnia.
I was
No
gonna-
guns
why
active.
was-
Give me
like,
a router.
I
Not
don't
yet.
see no radiation.
but we're not streaming together right now, so. No, I have done nothing from last week. It's just not doing it this week. Is the elevator up right now? Anyone on the ship?
The elevator. Let me check.
If it is not, if you could raise it. I'm dropping a cargo container off that needs to be emptied into the hangar.
I just slammed it into a full speed and died. So give me a second.
I'll take care of it.
Fire my
Elevator go up?
moniker each and every time I fly.
Well, there's a reason for things, right?
Mm-hmm. And my corpse is now on the actual elevator. Oh, right, there's a staircase. I mean, that break room sign is very visible. I like that.
Okay, it can be lowered.
I've gone 4.5 kilometers in one direction, and I have not seen any ore.
Are you flying very low to the surface?
Yes.
That's why I wanted to put a large grid ore detector on mine, because I wasn't seeing anything either.
Comcast is the president of corporate America. What are you saying, Bino?
Like, I'm
Hello,
even
Jared.
coming across rocks, and they're just rocks.
Really?
Yes. I found an asteroid of iron that is floating over here.
Huh. Coming up with another cargo container.
Scarlett, if you need to recharge, my bike's right here.
Oh, thanks, bud. I actually just got back from running to the ship.
Yeah, I needed to charge. That's where I figured you were coming from.
Okay, elevator can be
forgot to
brought
refill
down,
my
and
tank.
those cargo containers can be emptied and ground down.
A meteor storm. How lovely. It's a shame none of them will hit you. That would make my day.
Lucian's meteor storms are the best.
I saw you flying in and started to freak out for a second. I was like, no, not another attack.
That's exactly what Lucas wants to hear.
So you say there's a meteor storm?
Yes.
Watch for magnesium.
I mean, we could just drive with the big Rover and get a much larger thing once we get the Reavers ground down. If they have any undamaged or undestroyed turrets, then that might be something.
No more space in suit inventory.
Wait a minute, don't we have an actual cargo rover? I thought we had one.
I was using mine, but it got decimated
Ah,
by
that's
that
what happened.
last.
Think
Attack.
Nab took hers.
What?
No, Nabs is
You
still
take your
sitting
Rover?
here safely,
No, she's
No.
flying.
Oh, okay.
unharmed.
Oh, yeah, there's that big rig, the big rig truck.
Yeah, the big rig is still there. It was detached, but it's there.
I'm just checking the hydro ship to see if it has. No, it's just hydrogen tanks.
Weren't we going to convert to a cargo ship?
I thought we were keeping it to siphon hydrogen.
You might be right.
Except now we don't have the Wastelanders mod. Although we can still find hydrogen from Reavers and siphon it that way. Because as cool as the cargo container method is, I think I'd rather actually have a ship to load everything in and just drop it into a connector.
Yeah.
Although I do love dropping these things on the elevator and lowering it down.
Well, I'll drive Nab's rig over to the Reaver so that way we can load it into its large cargo container.
Okay, I'm emptying these 2 cargo containers that I brought to the ship. And then I'll, once I get them emptied and ground down, I will come back and help move and grind things.
Can somebody give me a GPS? Never mind.
We did get some missiles. Oh, missile containers don't move now because now they're handheld ammo. FYI.
Found an iron deposit about 2 kilometers away.
Oh boy. This is the riveting content people want to see, me just grabbing stuff out of a cargo container.
But it's not riveting, it's nabbing it.
Ah.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of iron over here, but nothing else. There was a discoloration in the sand, and it turns out it's iron, even though it looks like it should be ice.
I have 15k ice in my Rover right now. Not that that'll last us that long.
This is all iron. I was hoping for something other than iron.
Hey, Galadas. Oh, a whole bunch of ice in this cargo container too.
We are hurting for magnesium. That's the main thing.
Oh, it shot us up on the side a bit too, I see.
Yes.
Have to get some damage control parties to that. Don't worry, only 20 more trips with this ice.
I found silica nearby.
We have the advanced welding mod, don't we?
No.
Oh. I was gonna say what we could do is just put a conveyor junction on the deck and then just weld the conveyor, the pods onto it, so that way it doesn't grind them off. And
Why did it do that? Do your thing.
Glad that's working for you, okay?
Okay, well, cool. So that's like literally you could shout to me and I could hear you. Silicon's right over here. I am now just looking for discolorations in the sand. What are you? Cobalt.
Cobalt is useful. It's for metal grids. I made it to space. Where's my motorbike? I haven't made it to space in this one yet. Ooh, these hangar doors took quite the hit.
Yeah, it took some good shots at our port side.
Looks like most of them hit this hangar door, which is nice that we have it here because, my goodness.
There's also a random chunk of ice just kind of hanging out here.
That'll happen. Often happens in the desert all the time.
Yep, big old ball of ice.
Makes sense to me.
More iron.
Get some more up there.
I have nickel and silicon. Do you want me to mark those?
I mean, we can get that from drilling stone and sand and stuff.
Okay.
All right. You've never seen wild ice balls in the desert, Mike Turnell? I don't believe
Why does
you.
that sound like a movie?
Wild ice
Wild
balls.
ice balls in the desert. I found silver.
Could be useful.
Silver is a good one. Yeah, Black Phoenix, I get that. B No says one of these days you should invite Lucas and let him spawn in whatever he wants while he does a David Attenborough narration. Hello, Samuel Thornton.
And now we see the ants furiously scuttling around the hill as we kick it over.
Yeah.
Kick it over with a giant yell of excitement.
Big ol'. Hi, Big ol'. How are
There's
you this
more
evening?
nickel. Rawr. I just want magnesium.
Oh, by the way, watch your step on the interior of the ship. I'm moving around some hydrogen thrusters that were acting as a floor previously, so heads up on that one.
Well, I just died again. I guess that's the first time this stream, but I tripped and killed myself on a control panel. So that's a thing.
Tripped and died.
I stubbed my toe.
I almost tripped and died on my way into work this morning,
Oh, I'm glad you did not do that.
walking up a set of stairs that I've walked up for the last year.
I think we're
always
all glad you
closest.
didn't die.
Yes. It's all closest to home, where all of the accidents happen.
I remember when that statistic came out, like most accidents happen within like 5 miles of your home. I know somebody was like, "Yeah, I'll just move 10 miles away then." I was like, "That's not how it works."
It's totally how it works.
You should have been like, good plan, man. Good plan.
I mean, I suppose, like, what would you think would happen if the statistic was like most accidents occur like 2,000 miles away from home? Like,
Yeah.
that would be a really freaky one to figure out why.
Well, then just like never leave your house, which is kind of where we're at right now.
We can call it the ship Mint. It'll be great.
Oh my goodness.
I
I
will
know.
say I am spoiled. It's so much easier to paint with the paint gun. Good lord.
I have an idea. We'll call it. Ah, it's gone. Never mind. I have to think about it again. Dang it. I have part of a plan.
I mean, that works too. Part of a plan.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I just fixed it.
I haven't found any magnesium yet. Go away.
What is
At
it?
least we can
And
turn our ship so our
shoot it
guns can face
immediately.
it now.
It's an impaler.
It's within 2 kilometers. It should be getting eviscerated by everything.
But we don't have, like I said, though, we don't have any ammo.
We have
Except for the
railgun ammo.
railguns. I guess the railguns. They should be shooting.
I'm going up in the bike. I'll do what I can.
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's shooting at me.
Why aren't these on my toolbar?
I need to put guns on this.
Oh! My guns are not firing.
Turn click to fire on.
Alright, let me get out of range first.
Dear railguns, what are you doing?
Oh, I know what the
Oh,
railguns are doing. They're targeting the wreck as opposed to the other ship.
Well, there goes the speeder bike.
I saw you. I saw
saw
you
you.
crash right into it.
I think you took out its guns. It's not shooting it. Oh, no.
I took most of it out.
No! Oh, shoot.
So,
I just...
Clunk,
What?
while I applaud your enthusiasm for hydrogen thrusters, the big rig in my vehicle now have nowhere to dock.
Oh, okay, I'll figure that out as soon as I figure out these guns.
Well, I tried to distract it. It kind of worked. And obviously
Now
it's
you
still
don't have a
flying.
ship?
No, it's still flying. But I forgot to take a blueprint of it, and I'm upset. Because it looks... I'm also having some serious lag spikes. I don't know if anybody else is.
Oh,
Is there a way to
I just
designate
died.
priority target to
Why am I dead?
something in the guns? Because the guns literally are just trying to shoot at the thing on the ground next to us.
Control one of the guns.
These ones don't have a control option.
Oh my gosh. Are we on the ground? Can we move away?
Yeah, we do that. How do I turn my parking brakes off?
There should be a thing in the control seat on the flight deck.
Oh, I'm not on the flight deck. I was in the Rover
hang on.
control.
Big ol' Nabcam is up, but Nab is not on Twitch. Yes, that is what used to be normal.
The seat of the
after-
control deck has exploded.
After last week, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Because last week, the internet was being really stupid when we both tried to stream, so...
Well, have you tried it since? I mean, because it worked weeks
No.
and weeks before.
Yeah, I know. I just don't. Whatever. It's fine.
Turn us left. We'll shoot at the thing if we turn left, I believe.
Besides, I'd be competing with big names, and I don't care. I'm streaming to
go.
YouTube with my husband and all
Looks like
nine
it's
folks.
going
Okay, it's
down.
gone.
Nope, it's just knocking out its antenna.
I mean, I could ram it if I need to. Woo!
Our guns just don't care.
Is this thing small grid?
It looks like it.
It's not that our guns don't care, it's that they're still targeting the stupid thing.
Nice try.
Well, it's been detoothed, I think so.
It's just annoying that we can't get our guns to shoot at the thing that's an actual threat and not the thing that's not a
Focus
threat.
targets on off. Focus targets on.
I've also changed tracking mode, so you might want to change that back to auto. Because apparently...
Oh no,
it doesn't do
it
anything.
needs to be on auto.
Yeah, but I changed it away from auto in the hopes that it might fix something, and then it did. And I just didn't change it back because I was... I don't know. Wasn't thinking straight, honestly.
All right, it's
Alright,
down.
it's down.
It's down.
Well done.
No, yeah, you really...
It should still be firing. I don't know. It should be firing right now.
Is the weapon core target highlight thing on the right graph?
Yeah, it's on the craft over there.
Chat seems to think it's just weapon core being orked.
Well, we also don't have the group set up for the 250s.
I have all guns on and off. That's what I did because I know how to do it.
Alright, I need some ammo because I'm out.
I still haven't found magnesium, so good luck!
Oh, no, I've lost my gun. That's what it was.
I don't get it. Wait, okay, but Keen didn't touch the turrets, did they?
I don't think they did.
All right, Lucas. Catch you later.
Do we still have that cargo ship going back and forth?
I ran away. Also,
Okay.
these giant wheels don't work very well.
Oh, are you
Should we
guys-
just add hover engines to this world, and then you can just do that with hover engines instead of those?
Are you guys leaving?
I don't know anything about the hover engines mod. If you think it's a good idea, go for it.
I ran away to try and get the guns to fire what they're supposed to fire, but instead they're just like,
Yeah.
nah, we're not going to do this. We're dumb.
So they're not necessarily leaving, they just moved a bit.
Gotcha. I'm just full. I can't grind now.
Okay, here, I'll drive the ship back.
Vice Corps' turrets were adjusted a bit recently where there's a slight delay before they start attacking.
Do you need me to say that another 1,000 times, or are you going to do something about it?
I'm not doing anything about it. Chat seems pretty enthused about the hover engine's idea. We'll talk about it. My only hesitation is that the hover carrier idea is so done to death.
And heavens to Betsy if we don't make sure we never do anything that has been done before.
Simpsons
I think I just
did it.
pulled something. I rolled my eyes so hard now.
This is more cobalt. I already marked some cobalt.
Because the problem we have with these wheels right now is they don't work very well because Keen broke the 5x5s and didn't bother to fix them.
It's okay because now it's an FPS, so it's fine. Who needs wheels when you have guns that you can shoot each other with?
But the guns are being fed okay, Productions.
New guns that you can shoot each other with so that paint guns don't work anymore.
No. It worked last time.
Did it?
Yeah, because that's how I painted the whole thing.
Well, yeah,
And
but
Did the mod get removed by accident?
No, because if
And-
it got removed, the paint gun wouldn't be in the world.
well, I can't
yeah,
see
it's
it.
not. We can't make it right now.
It doesn't exist.
It must have gotten removed.
That's okay. There were lots of things that had to get removed because we had to troubleshoot everything, and Scarlett did a fantastic job.
I mean, at least we're being attacked now, so it's not just, look at us build a ship. Well, see you next week.
More iron. All the iron. Iron. There's magnesium. Nickel and silicon and iron and iron. But it would be positively magnesium if I could find some.
Now, do I have enough traction to get up this stupid little bump? Oh, I see the wheel spinning.
That
Oh, we got
actually
some-
looks to be a suspension issue, not a traction issue. They're actually
Are these all on default settings?
No, I messed with them, but I'd soften up the suspension on your wheel group just a touch. Maybe set it to 25. Okay, yeah, now try going up that hill. You should get a lot more wheel con.
Can't be no.
Actually, you need to throw more traction into your wheels because I'm seeing them spin just intermittent.
That's the brokenness of the 5x5s.
Gotcha.
The 3x3s actually work a lot better, from what I've been told.
Yeah, so it's something like a way the power settings and traction setting for 5x5 don't match their size.
I think you're gonna have to turn it down and use the boost to E.
I think you're right.
Wait, turn again? Oh
What?
man.
Why are only 2 of my wheels turning?
Well, because I apparently turned off the steering on 3 of the wrong
I'm
wheels.
gonna go help Scarlett. You figure out the wheel situation.
I thought
need
I
to-
thought I turned the steering off on the back wheels, but apparently not. Keen, why do the bottom 6 items in your list not be the recent items added to the grid?
Oh, and we didn't turn build vision back on either.
No, so that's why I guessed and I'm trying to do a quick fix.
Use the antenna, just turn them all on and do it that way.
Oh, I bet I know what it is. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Okay. I figured it out. I'm an idiot. This is actually on me, not on Keen.
Clunk, never say that again.
Wait a sec.
Taking accountability for what you've done? What is this?
Oh no.
What have you
What?
done?
We have 7 right wheels
It's
It
fine.
doesn't-
and 5
it-
left wheels.
It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. Just erase the left and right.
It literally doesn't matter.
Try turning now.
I'm not in the control seat.
Wait, the ship is still driving.
What? I turned on the parking brake.
No, we're very
Yep,
much still moving.
We're definitely moving.
On the road again.
Handbrake's on.
Okay, you can turn them off again. I literally just got in the seat and you turned them.
The thought of that monster having a handbrake just fills me with glee.
Yes.
It's just
Let
like
me
a
just
tiny
push
little
the
rubber
paddle.
clamp that pushes up against it.
You know, I'm just going to turn steering on all wheels because I can figure out what's what.
And my body, and the bodies like disappear after like a minute. But at least we have flares.
It's true.
Yay, flares. Yeah, if
You
you're
know,
playing
Scarlett,
with-
might have actually been faster for you to come to us.
Now we're going to move away from all of the marks that I just made all over the map.
I'm moving that far.
Oh, thanks, Dre.
Welcome.
What we really need is to empty these cargo containers.
That we do.
Is the semi truck full?
It should be empty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Does the semi truck need a giant cargo trailer?
You know, they had one of those, an incredible build it was, but it was in the the icy update that we voiced AIs in.
Triton.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That big old truck that was in the
No, big old's different.
that's big old bear. Big old truck is different. But yeah, that thing was an incredible build, but man, was it a pain to drive. Still pretty cool that we were able to voice things in the game.
Yeah.
My voice is in a video game. So cool. Nobody ever plays that update, but it's there.
Inventory is at capacity.
It's not because you guys voice the people.
I'm so upset. I can't find anything but silicon, iron, and nickel.
We don't need any of those things.
I am aware of that. That's why I'm upset.
I don't think we're hurting for any resources, really.
We need
Magnesium.
magnesium. That's the whole point of me being out here.
1 second, let me break down a bunch of rockets that we're not using.
It's not gonna last long.
You say that.
I come bearing gifts, Scarlett.
Ooh, what you got? Oh, nice. We're self-sufficient now, Dre.
By the way, I don't actually have a GPS to you guys, so I'm just driving in the general direction I think you might be in.
You mean over to where Jeray and Scarlett are?
Yeah.
You need a
Oh,
signal
thank you,
flare?
Sam Thornton.
Sure, why not?
Nab,
That's always like an excuse to shoot those.
did you see Sam Thornton say that he thinks that the fact that we voiced that update is one of the few reasons that it ever gets bought and played?
I'm not sure about that, but thanks.
I'm not seeing any flares.
I see a flare.
It's off to your port side.
Yeah, port
Yeah.
side.
It kills me that they kept in, like, I made a silly one because the lines that they gave us were very, like, yeah.
Awful.
Well, I mean, like, we were robots. Ours weren't too bad. But they were still like, okay, I guess we'll voice it this way, and that I am in need of repairs, please fix me, engineer, right? And they wanted us to say it in a robotic way, not necessarily like our AIs. And so I did it a couple different times, and then one of them I was just
Oh no,
like,
an aggressor's coming in.
well, you took apart stuff. Hopefully some of that other stuff was printed that was in production.
I think it's coming towards us.
Anyway, one of those passes, it was just me being like, please fix me, engineer, and they kept it. It's in there. Sounds real dumb, but it was funny.
Okay, he's diverting towards you guys.
No, I gotta get my ship inside.
Making some
Alright, I'm
2 or
taking my
3
bike
ammo.
up.
What was that, Trey?
I'm taking my bike up. Oh no, he's got turrets.
Well, I have no power. She's gonna die.
Bye bye bike.
Yeah, get him! Get him! Yes, the 2 or 3 works now. Oh, that was a good noise.
I went so far away. And then I found nothing. Yes, I know I'm running out of energy. That's why I'm going back.
Missiles! No, no, no!
Why are the...
Oh, it's coming back.
He's following me, so I can lead him away.
Well, nobody bounced very hard on this ship because I have no... Okay, never mind. I have no power, and I'm like, I don't know if I can lock this landing gear, and I'm literally
Railguns.
hanging off
What
the
are you
back
doing?
of this thing.
Fire! Railguns, fire!
Do you have a skybox mod on this, Scarlett?
Yes.
I think so, yes. Oh, yeah.
The 250 millimeter railguns have no ammo, that's why.
What is all the railgun ammo then?
The 75s, which are much shorter range.
Guys, I just tried to turn the parking brakes on by pressing P. So if anything was connected, it no longer is.
That's alright, it'll be fine.
I don't think we docked anything.
Yeah,
with the
I don't
connectors.
think anything is there because they have it over by the wreck. Is everybody else having the same issue Anderson Kerman is in chat saying audio is data over a second from the video?
Hey,
What?
we literally just had a ship fall out of our hangar bay.
That's fine.
Oh, Zori's miner. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Looks like the aggressor might be down.
No, he's following me, and I'm trying to
Okay.
avoid getting hit by missiles.
I'm gonna stop driving because apparently I'm a menace. I've just managed to tip Zori's ship out of the bay.
No, that's
so
not your fault.
It is my fault. I'm the
only
one who
kinda.
pressed.
I don't have a ship in the bay. It's on the back, up top. It's still attached.
It was pink, pretty sure it was yours.
It's your miner,
Oh,
Zori.
my miner!
It's fine. I've recovered it. One of the thrusters got damaged, but it's got enough to fly. Bringing it back into the bay now.
Old Deaf One says, yeah, I noticed the delay with audio and video.
That shouldn't be happening.
Okay, thing should be no more. Or at least really disabled.
Video.
That shouldn't be happening.
DE, let me know when I'm good to dock. Sorry, move.
That shouldn't be happening.
DE, let me know when I'm good to dock. Sorry,
Maybe we
move.
shouldn't move until after the sandstorm is over.
I don't know. It's looking okay for me when I play it. Try refreshing your
Why?
browsers.
Why is the ship all tippy-toppy?
Because it's parked on a hill in a weird place.
D, can we call it the Pocky?
It's not orange.
So what?
It's not
Fine.
a pumpkin.
Well, it's not a snickerdoodle either.
Pocky is tasty though.
It's like, chocolate cherry ice cream.
I think we're all talking about different things.
Well, he didn't think it was chocolatey enough to call it the chocolate ship, so I don't know.
Actually, the chocolate ship kind of... I like that.
Okay, I'm coming to the bridge. Brace for maneuvers. This is Purdom, Sam. And Black Phoenix, every once in a while you're going to hear an echo. Sometimes it's Nab through my mic. Sometimes it's my mic through Nab's. It's me through Nab's mic. And sometimes it's somebody else through Jirai's headphones, which for some reason... Go. Hey, Clonk, there's one more rear-facing thruster. Could you just turn that on?
We've got two of them on. I can turn the other two on if you'd like.
Yes, please. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas.
How about the raspberry swirl?
I'm down.
Jirai or Scarlett, could you just let off another flare so I can see what's going on?
That would have to be dry. I don't have any flares.
Flare up.
Okay, maneuvering.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, I see it. Thank you.
Yeah, but you were so helpful to point it out for me that I thought I should point it out for you.
Fair enough.
Let me know if you need any boosts, and if so, give me anywhere from 25 to 100%.
We're good.
Scarlett, I love your grinder.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Hey,
it's
Anderson
beautiful.
Kerman.
I'm
I am
very
definitely
excited
giving her
about
all
it
she's
myself.
got.
I find if you drive in a straight line and then turn, you actually get better performance. So drive in a straight line, get up to like 4 meters a second, and then turn.
Woohoo!
Keen. We are getting 15 meters a second out of these wheels now, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh! Can we call it the raspberry, but spelled R-A-Z-Z?
I like that.
OK Production says, what about Dakshari? Like black cherry, except for Vidarkas and Dhaka, mispronounced like Nika of old, and the irony of an ice cream being the most survivable thing of the desert. Dakshari. Dakshari.
It sounds Klingon.
Dakshari.
Every time somebody says it sounds Klingon, it makes me think of my father and my brother, making me think that my name is Klingon or something found on the bottom of one's shoe because they are terrible human beings.
Because we're amazing. The raspberry. Ooh.
Oh, I like that. That's nice.
Ooh, I like raspberry. Thoughts, crew? Thoughts on
I like
raspberry?
raspberry. Raspberry works.
It's
Yep,
good,
works for
good
me.
one.
All right. She now doth be the raspberry. I have to
Quick,
take control
name
of it.
the grid.
She has arrived.
No one update or interact with the grid, please. Someone did it?
I stood
No.
on it.
I think it's just the fact that King broke something again because you got to be quick to change it sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm
It was
gonna
doing its
write it
own
on
crazy.
something else.
Thank you, Omnia, for the little twist there on raspberry.
Which none of
Ha,
that
got
would
it.
have been possible if I hadn't painted her pink. You're
Yep.
welcome. D.
The pink looks great.
Oh, raspberry is great. If only she had some wrath.
By the way, our front ramp is very much stuck shut.
I don't know why that's a thing.
Apparently, it was grid information or something, because I it was like, I'll open for you now.
Oh, you gave me attention. Clunk Pie noticed me.
Please never say that again.
Now you have to change your Discord name.
Oh, no.
I will probably not do that unless it becomes an actual thing, which I really don't want it to be.
It probably
so
won't.
Oh, you
not
don't
gonna-
want something to happen?
Scarlett, be nice.
That's
I
how
figure
things
if I
happen.
change my Discord name to it, I'm inviting it, which I really don't want to do.
Zori, do you have an ore detector on your ship?
I do. It's a baby one though. I was gonna slap a rotor, put a small head on it, and then or a large
I'll
head
just
on
go.
it, and
I'll
then
go
put a-
searching in your miner actually, because that has an ore detector on it as well.
Yeah, my ship is out of power. I need to put a connector on it. Do we have a port that we can put a connector on? Like, if, say, you put a connector on the end of a piston, it's not going to pass stuff through it, but will it still charge the ship?
No, it'll pass stuff through it.
Well, if it, yeah, pistons pass stuff through, but if you mean like, actually, like just a connector, but yes, if it's just a connector, it will still charge the ship.
Okay.
There's also connectors on the flight deck.
A meteor storm. How
Yeah, I have to slap if this sandstorm ever goes away and it ever actually turns to daylight again. I gotta slap a solar panel on it because she ain't got no power.
Oh, look at all those AMS.
Are we lighting up the meteors?
Yeah.
Aren't they pretty? I really like them. They're very pretty.
Oh, the disco balls as well. Look at that.
Also, you notice I moved the thrusters, so I've got a little gap in between them now.
DE, do you have an updated blueprint of Rathberry?
I do not. I should take one right now.
Yes.
Done. Oh, the miner doesn't have an ore detector on it. Good to know.
It did at one point.
Yeah, it
It
probably fell
probably
off
hasn't
one
got
of the
one.
times it fell or was dropped out of the ship.
Dropped.
And Scarlett, at some point, if you could add to this world the better ore detector mod.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Because it's the best.
What is the range of the vanilla?
I think it's
ore detector?
75.
Yeah.
The
I think
little
50
one
for the
is
small
50,
and
200 for the big one.
50 for this one, yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Also, Jure, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm doing to these interior spaces, but you're going to have a lot more space to play here. Put these engines
what?
out of the way.
But will he have to pay to play?
Well, wait, why did I run that down? What I meant is like I'm taking these hydrogen engines out of the middle of the ship, the upwards facing one, and moving them further down. So all that space that they were taking up on basically the internal volume of the ship is now space that you can use for other stuff. So you can rejigger the ship if you want.
Well, since I'm over here, I might as well get this unknown signal. It's frustrating where I think our ore patches are actually just splotches of vegetation.
They're discolorations in the sand. They're
Yes.
like they look gray in the sand. What ore are you looking for? Because I've shared many ore patches.
Can we just get like a 5-minute break?
Aggressor inbound.
Oh gosh, he's so close. Oh, don't hit my baby.
He's coming in hot.
I will check and make sure guns are on.
Oh boy, more cow boots. There should be a few 250mm slugs, I think. Oh wait, no, I never got the
It
uranium.
looks like they're stuck on something else. If someone can focus target the aggressor.
Okay,
Don't
well,
know how to do that.
All the guns are on. Let's see. Doesn't seem to matter.
We
It's
are
gonna
not
hurt.
firing back, and it is muy angry.
No.
How do you focus target?
You have to sit
You
in
target
a,
it. You target it with the grid and tell it to focus target. You have to use the G menu and everything else. I'm coming back. Hopefully it doesn't target the miner.
Why? Okay. So if guns are on, they should be shooting unless the
Yep.
shoot option is off.
No,
not
the
on?
shoot. No. Oh, the crap. The gun should just be firing. Like they should just be firing right now.
Yep. Well, they're not.
Miner's toast. .7.5 millimeter railgun has no ammo.
That's our biggest handicap
It's
right now.
not
is the
pulling ammo.
So something got hurt. Yes.
No, I can put it in. It's just not pulling ammo.
Oh, that must be an update.
now they're shooting.
They hold three or four rounds. I'm loading them manually right now.
They're shooting the wreck on the ground in front of us.
I've also been distracting the
Nope,
missiles.
this
with
one.
my
This one's
body.
firing.
Yep.
What we need. Get them
Were they not firing because they had no ammo in them?
in the turrets. Correct. It's not.
Absolutely
They're not
bizarre.
pulling ammo. Yeah. One of them can't. Some kind of damage, I think.
In the sky. You might want to find shelter.
Keen must have broke something with him. I'll tell Pilfit. Or if Pilfit's around, I don't know. If Pilfit has a YouTube account. Is it did it fall out of the sky yet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on
Yeah,
the
but
ground.
it's still firing some rounds.
Oof, that was rough.
Yep. I'll go get my welder.
Well, I don't need power on my ship anymore, guys.
Is it gone?
No, it's still moving about, but nothing's firing at it.
I was talking about Zori's ship.
And it's technically together, I think, with like 2 blocks. It almost got exploded. I'm. It'll buff out.
Yeah.
I'll check that Black Phoenix.
Okay, all weapons are off on the Reaver ship. You can stop shooting at it now.
Give me a second.
Shouldn't be shooting.
They're off.
Okay.
So this hill is exciting enough that I just bounced 864 meters away because I ran out of hydrogen.
There's
that is
no
exciting.
button on here that says allow or disallow conveyor use.
Could be a damaged conveyor.
No.
No,
I could
okay.
move it in manually, but they weren't pulling
Gotcha.
ammo. It's something Keen did. Broke something in this. Do we lose any of the main guns?
I don't
One,
think we did.
no, one is damaged, but I have it in my planner.
Oh, I see why Zori was upset.
Eh, It'll buff out. I've already
You can move that
twice.
into the protected hangar if you want.
It can't move.
Oh,
Well, I'm dead.
I can dig another hole in the ground.
That didn't work too well last time.
We might have to do the hover engine thing. So we can actually get away from things.
how do they even work? Is it just like an atmospheric engine, or 'cause I can throw those on?
Kind of. It's like an Atmo engine that works based on how close to the ground you are, and it only works based on dampeners.
Gotcha. Zoe, did you find a backpack out here?
Well, I was about to grab mine, and then it disappeared. I don't know.
Same.
And it had all of my tools in it.
Same.
I was literally like 20 meters from it, and it went. Boop, gone.
Yeah, old Def one. I know they should all auto pull, but they're not auto pulling, and I suspect
I was like
part of that
200 away, so I
reason.
wasn't sure if it was just the marker that went away.
Part of the reason we're having problems with that is because they do
Yeah, no, I
most of their
don't see any
testing
of
in
it.
the weapon core tournament, which is creative, and so they're not seeing bugs like this.
My build planner should not be empty.
Well, bye guys. We're falling
Bye?
through the world.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Look,
backspace.
The raspberry is flying in space. She looks beautiful. Goodbye.
Oh man, it's a good thing the Reaver was shooting at a section of the ship that had probably the thickest armor.
By armor, you mean just redundant pieces of metal, right?
Yes, well, I mean that's pretty much what armor is.
I mean, I guess, but it's also like there's a difference between like a bomb sample and like a Tiger tank.
Yeah, but armor is armor.
Ah, we lost a flare gun launcher.
Jury's gonna be devastated.
I didn't build it.
Yeah, old F1. I know about that.
And I've got my handheld one, so I'm good.
Gotcha. What's with this grinder, Scarlett?
I
No,
was-
it's on a hinge. Okay, I didn't see the hinge, and I was just like, why do you have a grinder that's just on a rotor pointing straight up at the air?
Because eventually he
Eventually,
will
the
just...
reavers will come
Yes.
down, and I will grind them.
That's what I was going to say. He's just going to grind them right out of the sky.
I grind you right out of the air.
I like how you're rebuilding it in a different color. That's actually going to put a lot of like,
I've just
character in
been
it.
too lazy to swap the color.
Well, no, it gives it like a unique character of like you can tell where it's been battle damaged.
It gives it an
I
edge.
just disconnected and reconnected, and I'm still falling through the world.
Backspace.
Aw.
Meteor storm inbound. I suggest you take cover. Descent recommended.
I know, Bino.
Hydrogen reserves depleted. Your inventory is full. Do you need me to say that another 1,000 times, or are you going to...
I know why some of our guns aren't firing.
Because they're damaged?
Could you come over to where I am?
Oh, that's new. All that damage is new. But yes. That was from just this attack. These guns have 0 ammunition. I was gonna go get magnesium, but then Reaver was like, lol, I shoot miner out of sky.
Did you mark the magnesium?
I didn't even get to the point where I was finding it. I came back as soon as I could to try to... Why am I getting hurt? Oh. To try and stop the Reaver from killing the ship. And I did. Oh, there's going to be missiles on this. So yeah, Scarlett, we'll do hover engines next week. Hover engines.
Okay.
I'll give you a mod list in the whatchamahoosit server chat thingy. Probably just gonna be re-add paint gun, that, and the hover engines. And then when we're in battle, we're gonna have to have somebody on load ammo into the gun's duty.
Actually, if we throw a sorter there, could we force ammo into the guns?
We'll have to experiment that.
Because that seems like an easy solution to me, if it works.
Sorters are multi-sided conveyors, right?
Yeah.
One directional.
Oh yeah. They have arrows.
Okay.
The arrows point inwards. So if you literally just like this block here, this one can be a sorter.
Yeah. Why does a conveyor sorter take so much more than a regular sorter?
Because it's doing complex logic tasks like moving thing from point A to point B.
I mean, rowing is a pretty straightforward sport. It's moving from point A to point B. I don't see how that is complicated.
Get out of here, Sassarine.
I mean, to be fair, I was also sassing about it because I think it's a little silly too. Okay, 8 more small shield
That's
tubes.
what we're experiencing, Joel, right now. We're experimenting. Alright, I am putting them in. Alright, name that sorter, port side forward, 75 railgun or something like that. Alright, I can do it, hang on.
I mean, I was doing it, but sure. I also renamed it from side to deck because that technically is going to one of the deck guns instead of one of the side guns.
It's not pulling the ammo through the sorter.
I think we have a break somewhere in the conveyor network.
Let me just double check that the sorter settings are set to actually jam through. 1 sec.
Should be whitelist and drain all, right?
Yes. Did you specify
75 millimeter railgun ammo.
Okay.
Let's make sure that none of these other... Maybe there wasn't another break somewhere. There's a break right here, hang on.
Also, because the only thing it can shove into is the 75 millimeter railgun turret, you don't actually have to set a whitelist on it. So that'll... I've removed that just to prevent some nonsense that might occur with the whitelist that I don't even know about, but who knows what other logic comes into play.
You have to whitelist the exact items you want to pass through the sorter.
No, I set it to blacklist and left it empty.
Blacklist
so,
means Blacklist
Nothing
means
can go
that
through.
item will get blocked. Whitelist means only that list will go through.
Whitelist with a 75, bulk drain all is the same thing.
No, if you set blacklist and leave it empty, it literally throws everything through.
Right, but won't
If
that
you leave
cause
it empty
issues?
because there's nothing being blocked.
No, because the only storage access it has on this side is the 75mm railgun turret. So the only thing it can throw in there is 75mm railgun ammo.
No, it was intact earlier, and it wasn't auto-feeding.
I mean, we can try it both ways. Because who knows? I could be just wrong and bullheaded, you know?
Well, let's see. Finish repairing this stupid thing. Did it fill with ammo? I'll check. Hang on. It did not. Let me try whitelisting.
Okay. Oh, look, there's actually ammo in there now, but it's...
Nope.
What the heck? Okay, so something's definitely gone wrong, because if you look at this, the 75mm railgun turret is disconnected from the sorter.
Yep. But the sorter is definitely connected to the conveyor junction and the railgun.
So it's got to be some sort of issue with the railgun turret.
Is it just not being recognized?
I guess. I'm grinding it past level of functionality and then blowing it up again and hoping that fixes it, because otherwise I'm out of ideas. Yeah, it's still empty.
And will it let me pull stuff through that sorter now? Nope, won't let me pull stuff through the sorter anymore either.
Let me check the sorter settings.
Also, I totally forgot that sorters have an internal inventory, so I apologize for that.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's totally fine. You guys are talking. I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm just tuning it out.
So what's
You're supposed to
good
take
in
notes.
Land?
Supposed to take notes now. There's going to be a test later. Hello,
Absolutely
TNT.
not. I'm just fixing the ship.
Even if I turn drain all off, I can't pull anything through the sorter into the... Are the 75mm railguns sorter based? Or are they missile turret based? Does
I
anyone
don't know. I don't know. All I know is they're not working. Let's see. Sent my understanding on the subject.
Well, I guess pull the sorter off, stick the conveyor back on there, and we're just going to have to keep manually loading those guns until this gets figured out. I'm at DM Pilfit right now, actually. I think he's still awake.
I'm so glad I'm not in Space Engineers modder. Like, Keen just absolutely keeps breaking stuff for them, you know? It must be just absolutely frustrating to have to go back and read everything
Well,
that
yeah,
was working before.
that's why one of the modders is like, I'm done. No more.
And I mean, the stuff they produce is objectively really cool. Like, the weapons core, amazing.
I'm gonna spawn in some 100mm ammo and see if that gets pulled in.
Okay, you think it might be like...
They were firing earlier.
Yeah, but they may have had
We
ammo
had
in
a
their
couple.
inventories already. This is troubleshooting mode now.
And there's still a break somewhere that I'm not discover where it's at.
It might be near the hydrogen thrusters, because those did get reconfigured, and I don't think I broke anything.
Well,
Sounds like they're pulling.
Kabooming.
Hundreds,
Yeah.
are firing.
Oh yeah, those are the 100s, not the 75s. So you probably want to turn those off. We have like... We've done the thing that I don't want to do of having 1,000 different types of ammo and guns. Kander would be very upset with us right now.
I think Kendra likes our ship.
I mean, with the similar caliber of weaponry.
Battleships had multiple calibers.
Oh, they had main, secondary, and like AA. And AA, I
I'm
guess had
seeing
lots of
mains,
calibers.
secondary, and AA.
Well, we have 75 and 100s, and I feel like we shouldn't. I feel like we should consolidate those batteries. I'm fine with ripping out the 75s and throwing in the 100s, especially
All right,
because
okay.
the
You have a
75s
good night,
aren't
man.
working. And the 100s seem to be working just fine.
Yep. I'm talking to Pilfit right now. Oh boy. Oof. The conning tower took some serious hits too.
You're running out of hydrogen.
What the?
I hope you're not flying.
We are just not having a good stream. I mean, it's entertaining, I'm sure, but man.
Didn't at the beginning of the stream someone say, "Man, the enemies aren't showing up anymore"?
Nope.
Yeah.
No
Who
one.
was that?
Who was that?
Who was that?
Who doomed us?
Doomed.
I think it was sorry.
I think it was Zori too.
I quit.
He just told me that they won't always or even often fill up their inventory like vanilla does. You sure it's not pulling and loading single shots? I'm positive. My confusion is like, why would it not pull like vanilla does? Unless
His
it's...
weapons core is not vanilla.
Well, I think this also might be a thing. He doesn't like his railguns getting spammed by people, and so he might be doing different things to nerf them. And this might have just been like a nerf too far or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're hurting her.
I mean, you really can't stop people from playing with your mod how they want to play with it?
Yep.
Scruffy looking nerf herder.
Who you calling scruffy looking?
The heck is going on over here on this side of the ship?
Do you mean the good side or the bad side?
I don't know if there is either of those at this point.
There's not.
Okay, well, I got that side done and all piped up again and patched up.
Yeah, Joel, just a little bit.
I think I found the break.
Oh no. Scorpion Core just said your ship reminds me of the anime big ships and now I want to fill it with warheads.
Well, don't.
How the... Jiray, did you put this hole here?
Yes.
Up top?
Yes.
Okay. Guys in stream chat, the joke is I am very ardently not a fan of anime for the most part, so anytime anybody says something we do reminds them of anime, I take fake offense. It's totally fine. I know he means it in a positive manner, and I appreciate the compliment for what it is. I need bigger guns. Michael Turnell says, I need bigger guns for it to be an anime ship. Good night, Omnia. Thanks for hanging out. Well, I guess what we could do is if we find some magnesium, we just rip everything off and just spam 100 millimeters. Because we know they pull ammo. Reaver shows up and it just gets deck gunned into oblivion.
Wait, the 100 millimeters are actually a magnesium ammo and not railgun ammo?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I really like the way the railgun ammo works, where you pay for it with power and not...
Well, you also pay for it with uranium as well.
Yeah, but I view uranium as a power resource.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you took a blueprint of it before it got shot.
Yep, me too.
I did the same thing with my barn swallow because I saw Aggressor and I'm like, this is not good. I have no power to move her in. Blueprint.
All right.
Yay, another sandstorm. Also, I need more superconductors. Do we have gold?
If you need more superconductors, just tear down some of the 75 millimeter turrets, so use them.
Well, the 75 millimeters work, and we have ammo for them. We just have to keep them loaded manually. And they're very effective.
I only need 10 to fix a disco ball. So, let's see.
Let me see if
Not
we have...
110, thank you.
See if we have any ships left that aren't scattered debris across the landscape. Yes, we have this one.
If there's somebody about up there, they could look, do a fly around of Nikkadudu. Well, not Nikkadudu. This is
Raspberry.
the Raspberry. If somebody could please do a fly around and just see if anything sticks out to them as, oh, that needs to be fixed. Oh. Guns are on, right? Guns are loaded, yes. Right?
I don't know.
Nobody knows. The loading of the guns is a mystery.
That's me. I just broke my thing. Don't worry about it.
No, it was me. I tried to raise the, no, turn it down. Why are you... Lower, lower. I tried to bring something up, and it started sliding back for absolutely no reason. I tried to thrust forward, and it didn't work, and then it just broke. It just exploded because it just slid backwards, and if you lock it, it like super clangs out. Oh, it's a biggin. I'll make sure the railguns are loaded.
Oh, it took that one gun out.
You know, it just took itself out and pancaked into the ground.
Actually, the gun that it tried to out is totally fine. It's just the armor around the gun.
We've lost conveyors to the forward railguns anyway.
Where would I find those?
Yeah,
all
it still
under the
has
deck.
guns active.
Trying to kill it.
It should. These railguns should have conveyor access. I don't know why they don't.
It's cut somewhere deeper in the ship. I think we killed the guns. I think what happened with that, it pancaked because the little 100mm was blasting away at it, actually killed enough of the lift thrusters that it pancaked. Oh my goodness. Oh man, what a day.
Yeah, everything is yellow. These conveyors are yellow. Well, except for right there. So
We're not-
it must be something, let's see.
Where were those thrusters you moved earlier, Clunk?
I mean, maybe. I thought I did it right this time.
We're not using a cargo script at all, are we?
Nope. Not installed.
Okay. Conveyor is green again.
No more space.
Where is small cargo container 19? Because that has broken something. Because nothing can come out of there. I can't pull anything out of that.
Put in the control panel, put show on HUD, and that should show up where it's at.
What do you know how it would appear on my HUD?
It'll be a little blue icon. I see it. I'm running over to it right now.
Oh. I've got so many little blue icons, but I don't... Even if I go into, like, GPS, it's not showing it.
Okay, yeah, I see where it's at. Oh, I know it. That was when I
Biggle.
built so we can offload your truck, and I didn't know Clonk didn't finish installing the pipes for the engines on there. I'll fix that usually.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, we've also got an interior turret lying on the ground here. I don't think it's one of ours, but... Oh yeah, no, it's a Reaver one as soon as I ground it.
Oh my gosh.
Something else was angry.
Is that us shooting or?
That's us shooting.
That's us shooting.
Okay. Never sure.
That's a lot of wreck.
Yeah, it's a lot of tasty, tasty burger.
Some ice.
Also, we have 29 MR50A magazines that can be melted down if people want, or people can use them. I don't know.
We can melt those down. I just heard something else explode.
Yes, I heard
It was
a
on that ship
kaboom.
over there, though, so we're good.
Okay, so that container should be docked in.
Wait, Scarlett, what
What's up?
happened to your... Oh, my goodness. This is, Your rover got toasted.
Yep, I know.
I did.
I'm gonna go on a search for stuff in this stolen hydrogen supply drone. The pale discolorations are what I'm looking for, right?
Yes. They look gray against the sand, but I don't know what that means to you. Aren't your glasses over there?
Yeah.
They're like bluish gray against
No,
the
I see. I
sand.
can see them fine. That's just nickel.
I have been to most, if not all, of the ones in like the 5-kilometer radius.
Okay. We're having a like fight in chat right now. It's funny. Oh, good. I found more iron.
Yep, there's so much iron. Iron and nickel and silicon. With an occasional patch of silver. And I think I've found cobalt twice.
Well, I'm searching. Thanks, Bino. It's not our design. It was stolen. Yes, very ironic, isn't it?
We're not using any rocket launchers, are we?
No.
Don't think so.
I'm gonna break down all the rockets that we have.
I have trouble saying that. Every time I try, I have a little bit of a spoonerism, and it always ends up rocket launcher.
Hello there. Would you like a rocket launcher? Oh, cool, Joel. Bino, I could say I can't call it not stolen if it's literally called stolen hydrogen supply drone.
Drums in the deep. Dre or anybody interested in a fascinating noise, you should come over here to where the wreck is. They're like drums.
Drums?
Yeah.
I am on my way.
Isn't it amazing?
Yes, they say hunt a lion at night.
Is that you guys again?
Yeah, Reaver Thrasher's coming in.
Make sure the railguns get loaded.
They are.
Okay.
Okay.
It should kill the Reaver Thrasher pretty quick then.
Well, okay.
What?
Shoot back, you stupid ship.
Are the railguns
Okay.
on?
Cool.
They
Yeah,
should be.
I turned a couple of them on.
Nothing is shooting.
Why aren't you firing?
Dear space engineers, sometimes I don't like you very much. Today is one of those times. At least I got some chill tunes to kind of vibe to.
Oh my gosh.
What's up?
What's up? Because it just rammed.
No.
It literally just rammed Zori's ship.
They like Zori's ship, don't they?
I think it also took out the elevator, but that's less of a concern.
Nice.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm
Yeah,
over
I
a
wish
great
our
desert
defense
now.
system would defend our ship.
Yep, me too. Olo says last week was Comcast, this week is SE. What'll be next week? Okay.
Twitch and YouTube will
oh
be down.
Man,
We're missing some wheels.
kind of glad I'm
Oh,
not
no.
there. It's very peaceful flying over the desert.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
What's going on?
Oh.
We're capsizing, Captain.
We're
Are you
listing.
kidding? Whatever's heavy on that side, just grind it down.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's this
The whole
thresher
ship is
reaver
heavy
thing.
upside.
Counter flood.
So detach all wheels.
Oh no.
Quick, press P.
Actually, we could just deploy the drill arm as an anchor.
This stream for me is going to be how many times can I rebuild my ship?
Isn't that every
Yeah,
stream for you?
That's sad.
I'm just noticing a pattern with our streams here. It's just like whatever it is that is attacking us, it's like Zori's ship first, please.
I'm like,
Why is that?
Because it goes for
front
the
of the ship.
beautiful stuff first.
I'm just gonna make a brick next time out of heavy armor. It's
not
just gonna be a
even put
brick.
thrusters on it.
No, it's gonna be a cockpit and heavy armor.
And you'll just use gyro override and roll it across the desert.
That's a great plan.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. How did this happen? Oh my
Does
goodness.
magnesium even exist on this planet?
I think it does.
Yes, in very few places though.
Dre, can you help me figure out how this could have happened?
Yeah, where are you?
I am in what
see ya.
used to be the reactor room.
Oh, did the reactor explode too?
Oh, this was Clunk's, let's move the thrusters down that weren't really a problem.
We just lost another wheel.
Why are we losing wheels?
Oh, thanks, Pilfit.
I don't know, but we are.
Oh my gosh. Alright, a wheel just killed me.
Whoa, I just got launched like 100 meters in the air.
I will continue calmly searching for magnesium like nothing is wrong.
You've got that blueprint, right, T?
I do.
Okay. Okay.
I think this would warrant a copy paste, honestly,
Why?
because it's not our
Can't touch
fault
the
that it
ship
won't
without
defend
being
itself.
flung. Literally, if you go near the wheels, you'll just die, and your corpse will end up in
Yes.
another solar system.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
We gotta finish getting the rest of whatever's inside the ship out of it so it stops pushing it down and that's what's breaking it.
I mean, if nothing's landed on the ship, you can just copy the ship out from under whatever's.
We literally have wheels, and I can see the little part of the wheel that goes inside the suspension is outside of it by like,
Yeah.
I don't know, half a meter.
The raspberry is melting.
I think the only thing that's holding this ship up right now is Naparine's Rover on the side.
It's
I
possible.
think that's what's keeping it from tipping.
Go, little semi, go. Oh, whoa.
What was that?
It just
Those-
righted itself.
Yeah, it just decided to behave.
I watched it literally jump up in excitement and be fine.
Yeah,
Naps poor Rover took some damage.
I don't care.
that's Rover saved the ship.
Oh, thank you,
Front
Jago.
wheels on it were what was making
Jago
contact
donates
with the
5
ground.
and says, "Hiya, folks! I come back and everything is exploding and on fire. It's like I'm back in the army." Thank you, Drago. Situation normal, Drago.
For real. Better revert the save, DE. Something went wrong. Although that was really funny when that actually happened.
Yeah, that was so funny. Clonk bursts in. Revert the save right now.
I have made a horrible error.
Is that what he said?
I think it, like a mistake, something like that.
I'll be honest, I don't remember what I said because all I remember was things went bad, and I needed to convey the message that the server had to go down
Like, I
that
didn't-
millisecond.
You hadn't even finished like talking, and I was already exiting out. I was like, "Yep, I'm out."
Well, because if I recall correctly, something was streaming over on our end, and we're like, "What is going on?" There was a big ka-chunk, and then Clonk's in the chat going, "Revert the save."
Yeah. wish one of these patches were actually magnesium.
Someone's care package is landing right between.
That I think it's probably DE's.
It's mine.
Oh wow.
Hooray, care packages.
May the odds.
Ah, yeah, well,
whatever
that one,
in
yeah,
your
for
Is it a
sure.
favor.
reset button?
Push it and find out.
I will push it and find out.
Alright, I've managed to repair some of the damage.
All the conveyors are borked.
Yeah, I still haven't figured out where that issue was.
I got a cow drill. Worth it.
Alright, we might want to drive away because the Reavers know our location. That's why they keep coming for us.
Is that how the mod works?
Yes. Oh, I don't know how it works on planets, but I know in space, once any of the AI factions find you, they know where you're at, and they will constantly come towards you.
Yes, well, that one exactly.
Okay. Well, Scarlett, how are you doing on whatever it was that you were salvaging? Are you done over there?
Yeah, you guys can take off. Don't worry about me.
See, you say that, but then you'll yell at us and be like, "You left me behind, and I was eaten and cloned."
That's never happened before.
That wasn't Scarlett. That was that one Murderbot guy. Completely different
Murderbot dude.
person.
Scarlett, do you see all this stuff on the ground here?
Yeah, I see it, but don't worry about it.
Okay, I wasn't sure if... Honestly, I thought my client might be glitching out. At this...
Silicon, cobalt, nickel, silicon, cobalt, nickel, silicon, cobalt, nickel.
Iron. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow.
So I've been trying to just right myself and have it go away, but my back has actually been really bugging me for the past like hour and a half, to the point where I am so uncomfortable that I need to go.
We honestly might just need to call it early tonight, because if nothing's working anyway, like, we're just going to get into more fights that we can't win.
What do you guys think?
Golf.
Do half-hour golf at the end?
Clonk,
Yes.
I found a problem with you lowering the thrusters. You took away my view from my bedroom.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That is unforgivable.
The audacity.
I was honestly thinking you could move your bedroom upwards and get like a better double room view. You know what I'm saying? Like where the thrusters used to be, if you put it up there, you get like windows on both sides. Fancy executive office said.
Well, good night, Nab.
Thanks.
Unless we want to pop off. Well, actually, no, you have to leave no matter what, so.
Yeah, like it's all from like my left shoulder blade down to right above my hip, and I'm not sure what's going on.
That does not sound comfortable.
No, it hasn't been.
This has been a rough one. I mean, I'm sure it's been entertaining to watch things crash into the ship.
Speak for yourself.
Although, stay tuned for my reaction when I get to actually see what the damage looks like.
I've been
I'm fixing the front.
it. Yeah, like both Xorinia and I have been fixing it, but
I'm gonna need a paint gun next time.
that'll probably be.
We'll get some stuff in here next time.
Because we're gonna have to rebuild it, and I'm gonna need a paint gun to make it pretty again. Because we're missing like half of this top cover of the deck.
You can pick up the paint nearby with Shift P when you're holding something out.
Yeah, but if I didn't build it and I don't own the grid, it like even when people share things with me, it just doesn't want to let me paint it. He goes,
Well, yeah, you shouldn't. I mean, you can't lay the block and then paint it. It's before you lay the block. You can pick the paint up.
"Oh, so you're trusting me to actually know where stuff goes on the on the
Well, no, I
Raspberry?"
figured that if you were placing something down and you remembered, oh, this is what the paint job would be, you can find that paint job nearby, pick it up, and then place the block. What?
You
I was trying to take a screenshot and I forgot I was pressing Alt.
You just shut the whole thing down, did you?
I'll be fired back up.
Well, whoops.
Now I think you have more faith in my abilities. than
TE,
you
why is your screenshot button F4 then?
That's the default screenshot button in Space Engineers.
You're not speaking to us.
That's the default screenshot button in Space Engineers.
No, F11
No.
is.
It is? I never used it.
F4 is what takes the screenshots at high resolution when you have it set to do things. And,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm used to the Steam thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Black Phoenix.
That's the.
Oh, F12. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry, I was off by one.
My favorite
I
was
just
his
mashed
gasp.
these into-
He was sitting here and he
I
just
heard
goes,
it.
Luckily, I'm not the server.
DE. To avoid that in the future, your keyboard has a button lock that will stop it from letting Alt F4 work.
No, it doesn't.
You got a K70 or 75, right?
K95 Platinum. I have a Windows key button. Lock.
Yeah, up in the above your F3 and 4 button. You don't have 3 buttons right there?
Yeah, that lock button stopped Alt F4 from working too.
Yeah, you might have to configure it in IQ, but it'll
Let's test. Oh my goodness. I am pro streamer DE. Weapon core version mismatch. Server weapon core 1.687. Client weapon core 1.688. I wonder if that's our problem. It looks like weapon core updated between when our server went live and when we started playing.
well, good
Would-
night, friends. And
Well,
thank
we
you.
didn't get that before, so it must have been.
You know, I do remember seeing it when I logged in, but I totally blanked on it.
That'll probably be the problem.
Thank you, Scarlett, as always, for hosting and being awesome about it.
Mhm.
Yes. I know you've had a rough stream too, Scarlett.
Yeah.
Could someone give me a GPS to the Raspberry?
Alright, 1
There
second.
you go.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, Scarlett got it.
So, fun fact: jumping from the top deck to the flight deck kills you,
Yes,
but jumping from the flight deck to the ground does not.
it's sand. It's soft.
Is that
I'm
a
about to say
thing?
the same thing.
Is that actually
No.
a thing?
No,
Okay.
it's keen.
'Cause
Is
it
what it
doesn't
is.
make any sense.
Oh man, I can't believe I closed my game. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's out, guys. She went to go lay down. She's had a busy week. Oh good, a sandstorm is starting just in time for me to come home and try and land in what's left of the hangar. Yes, Scarlett, I got the screenshot.
Wait, did you remove that wheel part, or did that break?
No, I'm grinding it down.
Okay, I'm just trying to get you leveled out so you can build a new wheel. So I was seeing if it was gonna work. I just wanted to make sure it didn't break, because if I was gonna break more of your craft by doing this, I'd rather stop now. You know.
No, I've just given up entirely.
That's never stopped you before, Clonk.
I know, but I try and let it stop me. I'm just bad at it.
I think this whole stream has just been a learning experience.
I've gotten very good at rebuilding my ship. Now it's missing thrusters and a whole lot of stuff, but the batteries are fully charged.
Hey!
But if we get attacked again, there's now nothing in between it and the sky.
Well, we
Again.
know what they're shooting at first.
Me. Every time. There's not even a gun on here. I don't understand.
I have Rathberry insight.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like some hidden like counter on like how much effort and work went into a design, and Lucas is targeting the ship because he knows Xorinia put a lot of work into her ship.
I think what he has
Probably.
put is he's found her Steam ID, and he has just told Reavers to prioritize anything built by that Steam ID. Although I will say that for a
I would
ship
quit.
that can only
I'd
sort
quit.
of fire back, we've killed a lot of Reavers. Oh, she doesn't look nearly as bad as I was afraid.
Oh, that's because we've been fixing her.
Yeah, but if the... Oh, we did lose a whole turret, huh? Oof.
You're just salvaging parts of that for this, Scarlett?
Yeah.
Zori, is that thing flyable at all? Okay, I'm gonna try and squeeze past you.
Maybe?
I'm gonna squeeze past you, hang on.
It's got one up, one forward, one back. So
No, I'm
maybe
good, I'm good. I fit. If I
would
sit,
go
if I
all
fit,
the
I
way.
slip.
containers are both full.
all the way in. As far as you can. Also, that connector is not connected if you're trying to connect
No,
to
I'm
it.
not
Or it
connecting
wasn't.
anything. I'm just getting closer to things that might protect the ship
It
for a
should be
few more
connected to
seconds.
stuff.
Did you fix it? Because I wasn't able to get anything out of it.
You can get to some stuff with it, but not everything, and I'm still trying to figure out why.
Okay, that ship is locked down and shut down. Zero luck with magnesium. At least the Reavers keep on dropping small amounts of
Clonk,
things on us.
use batteries.
Oh, I like this. I like the grinder add-on, Scarlett.
Yeah, it's just something to do until we're done.
Is this whole thing coming down?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'll empty the cargo container unless you're planning on just letting it drop and carrying it back at the landing gear.
It's a full cargo container.
So letting it drop then.
I'm not going to dignify
it.
that with a response. Beyond, I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
Yeah, I'd say fill it up, and then we can move this another way somehow.
Oh, apparently we're making records because we have more dislikes on this video than any video we've ever had before.
Woohoo!
Yes!
People love when they watch a live stream and all people do on it is complain, right?
Well, I mean, statistically.
Statistically, no. Hey, DE, would you hold this for a second?
Hold what? The grinder just vanished.
I don't care.
I love it.
You know, I'm actually going to call it early tonight, too.
Alright.
That it
I'm
won't.
just going to Alt F4 out.
You take a DE screenshot?
I did.
Have a good night, Clunk.
Yep, you too. Have a great night, guys.
No, but
Did you have a blueprint of this thing before it got wrecked, Scarlett?
I did.
Okay, so we can build a printer bay if you want it again.
No, I'm over it.
Okay.
I like the design though. It kind of had that alien dropship kind of look. To it.
Yeah.
Well, not dropship, but the little tank thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then my my 2-seater like air bike that I was super excited to fly and liked it. I was like, this is fun. Went to go defend against a Reaver and then accidentally kamikazed it because I didn't put enough side thrust on.
Yeah, my bike got shot down by one of the other Reavers.
Did it get shot down, or was that the thing DE slammed into one of the other Reavers?
No, that was my bike that I slammed into the Reaver.
Yeah, I was fighting one and it, a couple of Gatling shots took out my seat and then missiles took out the rest of it.
I'm gonna see if we have any better grinders.
We should.
Any idea why it's not letting me place my thruster where I think it should be able to? It like doesn't even show up as an option, red or green. It just like, nope, it can't. It doesn't exist.
Probably not enough space.
Well, that's where it went before.
Did you add anything in there? Or just try
No.
clicking and see what happens. Sometimes it does weird things.
Unable. It's literally in the same spot on the other side.
Something
I've got
is
something
different.
like that happening on my ship as well right now, Zori.
Where it's just not letting you
Finally
place
got
even
it
though
by
it should.
looking at a weird.
Yeah, on one side I have 6 thrusters, on the other side it'll only put 5 in the same exact configuration.
Well, it's acting like the bottom part of the ship isn't even there.
There's some funky things in playing on dedicated servers, but all in all, I think it's been a pretty good experience. And Scarlett server is really stable. Hopefully, when we restart and the next week, we'll have Weapon Core all updated to the correct version. It must that must have like just come out. The update must have been pushed like just as Scarlett fired the server up.
But it doesn't make any sense because all the mods would have been for the previous version. You know what I mean?
Well, no, it was just a Weapon Core update. It wasn't a Space Engineers update.
Oh, okay.
So I think Weapon Core pushed an update, and that's what happened. So all of our clients had the modern one, and the server had the different one. So the mismatch kind of wrecked it.
Cause all kind of jinx.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Because before this, those railguns were doing work. Sometimes old F1. It depends on. It really depends on what you're doing. If you're only doing like 2 or 3 people, up to about 4 people, it's actually better on local. I think. For more than 4 people, dedicated is the way to go. Yeah, Big Ol was saying he's having mod issues in his stream too. But we still love the game. Although I will say, Scarlett, I am looking forward to our company asset playthrough.
Yes.
That's going to be on Twitch for anyone who's curious. We're playing for 3 hours a week, all of us in the same world, and we're going to have various goals that we're going to be attempting to. Oop, there's so much ice in there. To achieve. And we did a test stream this past Wednesday and discovered that the NPC settings were a little too aggressive for something that was mostly supposed to feature some competitive play between players. Not necessarily PvP, but just, you know, like almost more like Top Gear kind of thing, where we'll have challenges and we each build something and we can sort of mess with each other a little bit, but the whole idea is to show off Space Engineers as the building and kind of scenario machine that it is. Because we all know the combat is kind of meh. I mean, Weapon Core makes it a lot better, but
Still very one-dimensional.
yeah.
Rush at enemy, shoot.
Hope enemy corpse not hit you in face. Cry when enemy corpse hits you in face.
This is the personification of that meme. Fly closer so I can kill him with my grinder.
Yeah. Bino says, make a large welder / repair ship and call it the Kamchatka. I do see torpedo boats. I always feel like that when I'm helping Scarlett with something, I'm breaking his stuff. Like every time.
Do we want to replace the upper deck cover with heavy armor?
We can.
I mean, the Barn Swallow would appreciate it.
I mean, the initial idea behind this was that there was going to be so much firepower coming out of it that anything coming at us wasn't going to be able to sit and shoot at it for very long. Oh yeah, Scarlett doing work.
Can we make the elevator bigger? Just a little bit?
I think so.
I mean, as long as we have the space underneath.
Yeah.
That was the big constraint before.
It looks like we do.
We might be able to make it 1 block in...
Basically 1 block longer.
We can definitely make it longer, wider. We could do 1 block to the port, I think, and still be fine.
I wouldn't make it any wider. You'll have to move the piston and everything, Zori. So it's center of mass, so it doesn't get extra clangy. But that should be fine. The elevator's still gonna have to be light armor, though. Just to avoid weight and mass funkiness.
So this is okay? This length?
Yeah. I think that was alright. What you had there? Yeah, it should be okay. You know, Scarlett, I've been hankering for another one of those naval battles. I have to do that again soon. It was super fun.
No, this is doing that weird funky thing it was doing to you now.
Which thing? Oh, where it like starts rolling?
Yeah, uncontrollably.
Are you too heavy?
I don't think so. Is it the wind, maybe?
I don't know.
I don't think the game is modeled for that.
Toggle your dampers on and off?
They're off right now. I'm sitting still, turning them on.
Looks like you might be... Oh, nope, you're flying. Huh.
Oh, you're full, too, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Anderson Kerman. Stukov, we haven't opened up corporate assets to a wide audience yet. We've talked about it. We're considering doing something kind of like that, but we're hesitant. So Scarlett, so this next one, is this another test to just kind of iron out the balance, you think, for our corporate asset thing?
I think so, maybe.
Do you think?
I think I think this next one will go a lot
Sorry?
smoother, and I think at the end of it we'll probably just say let's just keep going.
For balance reasons, you wanted to extend it front and back.
Well, I was telling her she's going to want to move that piston.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We're good then.
Okay. And move it basically
Center of
to
mass.
right here. Yeah.
And then, of course, tomorrow we have our Stellaris game, Scarlett. That's going to be fun.
I won't be here.
Oh. Got stuff
Yeah.
going on?
And yeah, now that the weather's getting nicer, the family keeps planning events for the weekend.
Supposed
How
to
dare
slam
they?
your fist down in the table, like, no, the line must be drawn here, this far, no farther.
I have things to do with friends from the internet.
The internet, it's important to me.
It's the thing, yes. No, yeah, it's my niece's birthday.
Oh.
Well, technically her birthday was the 4th. Commence Star Wars jokes. All right, Star Wars jokes over.
I don't
I
know
was
how
sad.
that has like. It is now a thing. It was all over my Facebook. I'm like, I don't care. Star Wars is stupid.
The thing is they have successfully planted the marketing into the Gestalt. That's 100% Disney propaganda. 'Cause
Well done, Disney.
It was a little bit of a thing pre-Disney, but after Disney, it has just been. After Disney bought Lucasfilm, it just blew up.
Marketing.
Mm-hmm. Sergeant Baker says the internet is where all of my friends are.
Meteor storm inbound. I suggest
All right, Scarlett. Well, we'll miss you tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
for
all you're really gonna miss is me dying to the computer first.
or now that you're a devouring swarm controlled by a cheaty AI, you'll just murder everyone else,
Yes, that's what I'm hoping. I'll come back next week.
and you'll be
I'll
super
on
powerful.
The top of the tier. I figured out the meta. Let the computer play.
Let the computer win.
your hydrogen is low. Again,
Oh no.
hydrogen reserves depleted.
And that's another death for me.
Did you fall down the Zori hole?
No, I forgot to check my hydrogen before flying off to investigate something.
Did somebody say my name? I was complaining about Star Wars and how dumb it is.
Oh, them's fighting words on the internet.
Ryak is a mod in my chat, and he's like, I was about to change the title of your stream to "This streamer thinks Star Wars is dumb. Come tell her she's wrong."
I don't know if you want that kind of hate in your chat, though.
I know, right?
See you, Bacon. Thanks for hanging out with the stream. Appreciate it.
Alright, we just need something to lift those 2 full cargo containers full of stuff.
Yep. I think once we get those on board, we'll just call it there. Well, Zori, it looks almost like it did at the beginning of the stream.
Oi! Oh no, I'm out of hydrogen.
You're out of hydrogen.
I got it. It's fine. It's fine. It's almost there.
No, big ol'.
I think it's got almost all its normal thrust back.
Big ol' Star
think
Wars
it's-
isn't the one with Commander Kirk. It's the one with Captain Adama of the Millennium Starkin battle. You know, the ragtag crew with the pirates. No, they're not pirates. They're cowboys in space.
I thought it was the one where Captain Picard taught a little boy how to be a wizard.
Oh, yeah.
And Meridius, that's the reason why Babylon 5 is the best.
Babylon 5 was pretty good.
Babylon 5's been mishandled a little bit too. You can't tell me that season 5 was good. It has
I
a
like
couple,
season
Remember that much.
it has a couple of good episodes, but it definitely feels like the afterthought it is.
I liked
And-
5. I mean, 5 wasn't as good as, like, say, 3 or
2
even
and 3
4,
are
but-
peak. 4 felt rushed because they were like, yeah, you're canceled. And they're like, oh, I guess we're going to cram our entire arc into this then. And they're like, you're not canceled. And J. Michael Straczynski's staring at the producers like, you kidding me right now? I don't have any actors oh, whatever. What do you want, you moon-faced assassin of joy?
Ah, Londo.
So good.
My child, when she was born, my father constantly called her Daddy. Because she has this cowlick on the back of her head, and when she was a child, it, like, infant, just stood straight up. And he,
Brilliant.
every time he'd see her, it's the
So-
Daddy.
Funny story about that. So when what's the actor's name? I can never remember his name, but he comes out of makeup, and originally Centauri
Peter Jurassic?
Peter Jurassic, thank you. Peter Jurassic comes out of makeup, and originally in the concept art, the Centauri their hair was supposed to be more kind of like how the Emperor did his hair, kind of shorter, but it's kind of and more back than up. And Peter Jackson comes like, hey, look what I did! Isn't it? I love it. This is wonderful. And he's thick New York accent or whatever, East Coast something or another accent. And Joe Michael Straczynski he's like, can we? They're like, can we keep it? And he's like, okay, if you really like it, we'll keep it. And it was actually a practical joke, and then they shot with it. So they went with it, and he says to this day he feels so bad because it's this big practical joke he was trying to play, but actually,
Just kidding.
hello AI control module, goodbye AI control module. It was still trying to kill us. Oh, what the?
It's still
Oh.
trying to kill us.
No,
Whoa!
no, it's Nick. It's the Rathberry being wrathful. Something tilted and exposed a grid with computers on it still, and Rathberry was like, not on my watch. I don't think so.
Your inventory is full.
All right, I think we can finish up all our tasks, get to our beds, and call it a night. Did we get the
Yeah, we can
cargo?
get those correct.
Yeah.
No, we can get them on next week.
Yeah, we can get them. Yeah, we'll get them next week. It'll be fine. It'll be fine here. Anderson Kerman's like, oh, now it decides to fire at it. I'll just RP walk over here. Oh wait, I can't take the elevator anymore, that's right. I'll RP walk over to the stairs. Don't even know my way around the ship. All right. I think that's a good point, if any, to end it. I think I'm going to call the stream here. Everybody get to your spots, but obviously it's not as urgent as when I'm the host. But
I'm
It
already
just
up.
went dead quiet, and I'm like, did everybody leave?
no, we
Just
didn't
not
all
pay
leave. We're
attention?
almost gone.
No, we're just all totally demoralized.
Completely demoralized.
I just sank through the world again? Or did we just jump? We're
The
jumping.
ship is jumping.
Why is the ship jumping?
I don't know.
Alright, who flipped the switches on the hydros?
It. That's actually looks like a bunch of hydros did get turned on.
I landed on the wheel, so I didn't die, but it was a shock.
There we go. I think I fixed it. But yeah,
Somebody bumping some Snoop Dogg.
thanks for watching, everybody. It's been, it's definitely been an adventure today. And thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Same bad time, same bad channel. Hopefully with better mods and weapons that actually fire back. Thanks again, guys, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time for some Stellar shenanigans on my Twitch, twitch.tv/directenergy, also Candor, and Final 977 will be joining me. It should be a lot of fun. Good night, everybody. I did have fun despite being salty, and I hope you all did too. Always a pleasure. I love Fridays. Have a great weekend.